I'm going to show you how to make use of lists and tuples or tuples in Python programming language. So let's begin with this video. First of all, open the Python IDE. So before beginning with the video, I'm going to first of all create my list, a variable named my list. My list equals and remember, a list is a hybrid data type in Python programming language. Means the contents of the list can be integer, float, string or complex numbers. List is similar to arrays in other programming language. Unlike the other arrays in other programming language contains data of similar data types. Means if you may only deal with arrays of numbers, arrays of strings in such that ways. But in list in Python programming language, it can contain values of different data types such as strings, floats, and strings, and so on. So let's begin, and I'm specified my list equals. And remember, a list always starts with a square bracket in Python programming language and single quotes. Suppose my first content is 1, comma, the another one suppose 2, comma, the third one will be the 3. These are all strings, and I'm providing the fourth value as an integer, the fifth one as suppose 6.0, 6.0, and the final one as a complex number, suppose 5 plus 7z. And just close the square bracket, and the list is being created. Just press enter. As you can see now, just to see the contents of our list, just type in the list name, that is my list, just press enter. So whatever values we have provided within our list is being displayed and stored in the my list variable. So what I'm going to do is, I want to retrieve the first content of my list. So I will just simply type in the name of my list, that is my list, a square brackets, 0, because each content within the list has index position. Suppose the content 1 has the index position 0, the second has 1, 2 and 3 and so on. So I want to retrieve the 1, that is the first content of my list. So I will simply specifying my list 0 and press enter. So it's returning the first content of my list, that is the 1. Suppose what if I want to retrieve, suppose my list from 2. I want to retrieve the content from 2 till the end of my list, means all the content starting from 2. So the index position for 2 is, that is 1, that is starting from 0, and this is 1. So I am specifying 1 colon, and I want to retrieve the content till the end of the list. So I am just leaving the space blank, that is 1 colon, and simply closing the square bracket. Now just press enter. As you can see, the contents from 2, 3, 4, 6.0 and complex number is being written, and 1 is being eliminated because I have specifically specified the index position 1. That's the reason it has written this output. So what if now I want to retrieve the content of my list as many times? Suppose I want to retrieve it as 3 times. So I will simply type in the my list asterisk symbol and 3 times. So I press enter. As you can see, the content of my list are being displayed 3 times. So in this way you can display the content of your list as many times as you want by simply using the asterisk symbol. So now I'm creating a new list. New list equals a square bracket, suppose 5 comma 8, this is a string, and another float, suppose 4 let it be 3.0. Just press enter. A new list has been created. Just have a look at it. Press enter. Yeah, the new list has been created. Suppose I want to retrieve the first content of my newly created list. So I will simply type in new list asterisk 0. It's showing 5. What if now I want to concatenate the two lists? That is, I want to concatenate my list plus new list. So I will simply type in my list, means the name of the list, plus new list, and just press enter. As you can see, the content of the first list is being concatenated with the content of the second list, that is the new list. In this way you can concatenate two lists in Python programming language. So now I'm going to start with tuples or tuples, whatever you may call. Tuples cannot be updated in Python programming language, and remember, a tuples contains a parenthesis and not the square bracket in Python programming language, and the contents of tuples cannot be updated. Suppose I will update the content of my list. Suppose my list, suppose I want to update this one with the integer 1, so I will simply type in my list, the index position of the content equals 1. Just press enter, and again I type in my list. Sorry, a spelling mistake. My list and enter. You can see the word string, that is a string 1, is being replaced with the integer 1. In this way you can update the list, but as I said, the tuples content cannot be updated. So let's have a look. First of all, we will create a tuple. I will name it as my tuple equals, and as I said, it contains a parenthesis and not a square bracket. So a parenthesis, suppose 1 comma 2 comma, and suppose integer 23. Just press enter. A tuple is being created, my tuple. Yeah, this is the content of my tuple. So what if I want to retrieve the content of the first content of my tuple? So I'll simply type in enter. What is being returned? What if I want to retrieve the content from suppose index position 1 till the end? So I will simply type in enter. So 2 and 23, as we have done in the list, it's similar to that. What if I want to retrieve the content of my tuple in as 2 times? So I will simply type in asterisk 2, so it's returning the content of my tuple 2 times. So let's have a look. As I said, the contents of the tuples cannot be updated. So over here I'm updating. Suppose I want to change this 2 with the integer 2, so I will simply specify the content index position of 2, that is 1, equals I want to replace it with integer 2, so I will simply type in 2 and press enter. As you can see, the Python interpreter has returned an error trace back, and what is specifying is tuple object does not support item assignment. So as I said, the tuple cannot be updated. So you might have got an idea of that a tuple cannot be updated in Python programming language. So I hope you understand a little bit knowledge of what are lists and tuples in Python programming language. So thanks a lot for watching this video. Till then, stay tuned, stay subscribed to my channel, and thanks a lot.